Welcome everyone, I'm Fred.
My name is Anna.
And this is the serious news. In tonight's show, we examine why it's more fun in the Philippines.
Also in the program, how can we relate street dogs and volcanoes to football and rugby? We analyze the hype of the Philippine Azkals football team and the Philippine Volcanoes rugby team.
All of that later in the show.
First tonight, CNN launched its special Eye on the Philippines, highlighting the good and the not-so-good things about the country. And Fred, it has gathered rave reviews and praise in social media.
Exactly, Anna. During the special coverage, CNN became a Twitter trending topic in the Philippines, maybe because of their beautiful award-winning Australian anchor, Anna Karan.
But Fred, in spite of the excellent coverage, they presented a very shocking report about Pagpag. Am I saying it right?
Yes, Pagpag. Pardon about our accents, but the report tells about extremely poor people in Manila getting leftover food from the garbage being thrown by fast food restaurants. And they recook it and serve it again as food.
What a sad thing to see, Fred. But the report is so disgusting and utterly heartbreaking, it got the attention of the local government. In fact, Fred, one of their senators boycotted on this coverage, as it was supposed to be part of promoting the country's tourism campaign. It's more fun in the Philippines.
That's right, Anna. The user-generated tourism campaign highlights what it's like in the Philippines. Like, kissing, more fun in the Philippines, or letting off gas, more fun in the Philippines.
Well, Fred, I think it's not right for politicians to abolish this campaign, as it presents the two opposing views about the country. And CNN has done an excellent job.
Great job then. Let those politicians reconsider about that. And now, that campaign has got an extra boost.
Yes, Fred. The Philippines Department of Tourism, together with a local telecom company, launched an ad over on YouTube, featuring one of the country's most sought-after sporting teams. And we are going to discuss that later in the program.
Coming up, why did the handsome looks, beefed-up bodies and seductive accents of the Philippines soccer and rugby teams took the country's consciousness? We explore on the Philippine Azkals and the Philippine Volcanoes.
Fred, the ad I mentioned earlier, featured the National Rugby Union team of the Philippines, nicknamed the Volcanoes. They welcome everyone all over the world to see them play rugby. But in the ad, it's a different kind of rugby. They call it Agawang Bukeo.
Pardon about our accents again, but they feature themselves playing rugby with a coconut instead of a rugby football. And it was fun to watch.
Yes, definitely fun. But why do we have the Philippines rugby team in the scene? And I heard that their football team is gaining attention as well.
You're right, Anna. The nation's soccer and rugby teams became the most sought-after sports teams in these past few years, mainly because of their recent successes.
Right, Fred. The Azkals, named after the local term for street dogs, got the attention of Filipinos after they defeated defending champion, Vietnam, in the 2010 AFF Suzuki Cup. When they got home, they became instant superstars, with fans gathering in droves. And most of their fans are women, not men. Strange, isn't it?
Yeah, the apparent fangirl fever may be due to the majority of its team members being born of mixed heritage in another country. And if you do know, Anna, mixed-race personalities in the Philippines are considered handsome or beautiful. So much for a basketball-crazed country.
Yes, Fred. The country is more known for dominating basketball, but with their successes, football games are gaining fans, whether it be the national team or club matches. And kids all over the country want to play the sport.
Great to hear that. On the other hand, the Philippine Volcanoes gained attention because of billboards featuring themselves wearing nothing but underwear. And the local government took them down, citing indecency.
Crazy people. Anyway, although the sexy billboards have been taken down, it never took down the fact that the Volcanoes team also have players of mixed heritage. And that made their ticket to fangirl fame.
Filipino women just can't get enough of these guys. In recent months, these teams had their share of big victories. In the 2012 AFC Challenge Cup, the soccer team placed third, behind champions North Korea, and runner-up Turkmenistan. And one of its strikers, Phil Younghusband, gained the Golden Boot Award for scoring a total of 6 goals. And Anna, he is one of Asia's best-known players, being trained from the Chelsea Football Club in England.
I know, Fred. Being from the Premier League side is an achievement in itself for him and his brother James, helping the football team reach greater heights. On the other hand, the Volcanoes had a great victory as well. In the 2012 HSBC Asian Five Nations Division 1 tournament, they became champions after beating all their opponents Singapore, Chinese Taipei, and Sri Lanka.
Excellent. They are now promoted to the 2013 Asian Five Nations Elite Tournament to qualify for the 2015 Rugby World Cup in England.
So much for my country to host these events. Now, while they have a share of fans, they also have detractors who hate them so much. They say they're only there because they're handsome, and they don't give locals a chance.
Don't mind them, Anna. Let the country decide for themselves. After all, they are Filipinos, and worthy to belong in their country.
Right. And now, give us your opinions today by giving a comment on this video. We like to see your feedback.
Definitely, it's more fun in the Philippines. And congratulations to the Philippines soccer and rugby union teams for your victories. Well, that's all for this edition of the Serious News, brought to you by Xtranormal and Kenneth Porio, the vlog. This has been your host, Fred.
And this has been your co-host, Anna. Thank you for your company. We see you then.
Good night.